Hello everybody. In this video we are going to bring forth a very special message for empaths. Spirit has some messages, some insight that needs to be given to you for something that's going on right now or something that is about to come into your life. Okay, so Spirit wants to give some insight to all the empaths out there. So we will start with the Empath Oracle and go from there. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you guys. Wow, I just got this message that empaths are closer to heaven than you give yourselves credit for. The way that you see, the way that you perceive, the way that you love. And I feel like Earth Angel as well. Yeah, that would make sense. Close to heaven, Earth Angel. All right, so we have present. How interesting, since we're talking about right now. We have resistance, focus, gates, heart chakra. I think we could fit one more. Shielding. Okay. So, right now, at present, your focus of energy is in more of a resistant vibration, okay? It's attached to your heart chakra, something that's going on in that space, okay? And Spirit's saying this is a time to really shield your energy, okay? Because I feel you are absorbing a lot from others, all right? Or if this directly involves somebody, you're absorbing all their energy and it's causing a lot of internal conflict inside of you, like a lot of mixed messages, what you're absorbing opposed to what you're feeling, like even intuitively. There's a lot of confusion right now, and so it's putting you in a bit of a resistance, and resistance really just means you're not flowing, right? And it's because of where you're focused, all right? And, you know, the gates here, the gates to your heart, you feel that your heart, you shield it quite well, okay? You feel like, yes, I know, as an empath, I need to shield my energy, I need to ground my energy, I'm a sponge, all of that. You're like, I know that. However, right now, there is something that has happened that has busted through the protective gates and penetrating your heart chakra, okay? And you're really resisting it. And I'm like, is this love coming in? And empaths are like, I don't have time for all of that. Or is this where we're just very overwhelmed with the energy of others, so much so that it's now impacting our own well-being and sense of happiness, okay? So let's pull some tarot. All right, this just, oh my gosh, empaths. You know what? This may go both ways, actually. But look at what jumped. For most of you, there's some sort of love knocking on the door of your heart chakra. And that card just jumped out just as I began to shuffle. Okay, and you're resisting this. Whether this is a new friend, a new romance, a new idea, a new dream. There is something that is knocking. Oh my gosh, the Empress wanted to jump out. So we'll put that with the present. It's like, I'm doing good. What is going on? Like half the deck. All right. Okay, that's too many. All right. And all right. I guess we're working with these guys. All right. Let's see what we have. For resistant, the choice. For focus, the Page of Swords. For the gates, oh my gosh, do you see that? What a synchronicity. We were saying these were the gates to your heart. Why is there such strong artillery, barbed wire, walls? Because you've been very hurt. The Fool. All right, and then let's see. Okay, so we have some more that we will pull. Well, that will flip after we get through this. Okay. Wow. I just feel so much like something is knocking on the door of your heart and it's made its way in and it is scaring the crap out of you. Okay? And you're trying to make a decision like, do I let this in or not? But it's already in. It's already happened. You've already been activated. And since this is the message for right now, a decision has to be made on your behalf. Like something is being offered, something is being presented to you. Okay, whether this is like a job you would love to do, a new relationship, friend, romance, spiritual friend. Okay, it's different for all of you, but like some of you, this is a new connection. Some of you, this may be like this insight that is brought to you and it sounds so good, but it's like you're afraid to start going down that path. This could be like new spiritual insights, okay? But I'm telling you, empaths, if it's not knocking on your heart's door right now, it will be very, very soon, within the next few days from the time you view this reading, okay? But you're resisting because you don't want to be hurt, or you don't want to let your guard down. Now, others of you, this is where you are feeling like in a good place at present. And I feel there's like something trying to get your attention. And you're resisting it at present. You're like, no, if I give this my attention, it's really going to screw up my focus on what I'm trying to achieve right now. And whatever you're trying to achieve, I feel, was motivated by something that really hurt and broke your heart in the past. And I do feel that some empaths here have really closed themselves off from feeling the emotions of others because of how heavy that can be at times, how toxic that can feel to you at times. So some of you, this is like you've just built a whole wall around yourself. And it's because you don't want to feel everything. Like this could even be where you've totally closed off, not because anything specifically has damaged you beyond repair, but because of some of the things you see and know and feel that happen in this world. And it's just too much for you. You're like, oh God, Spirit, what is this freaking place? Is this the devil's playground? And we just don't know it. Like the evilness, the darkness, the suffering, the pain, the unspeakable. You guys feel that. You sense that. And you know that about the world. But then also you see it in other people, the damage in other people. And I do feel, for some empaths, that's become just way too much, okay? And you've really closed off and closed down. But now, or just within a few days from when you view this, something is knocking at the heart, or at the door of your heart. And for you guys that are resonating with this part of the message, that's Spirit knocking on the door of your heart and saying to you, you were made this way for a reason. You are the light in the darkness of this realm. The way that you love, the way that you care, the way that you empathize, the way that you heal, the way that you understand, the way that you advise, the way that you protect. That's special. And you know that. And you're going back and forth. And Spirit's saying, you can be the beautiful, bright soul that you are with an open heart. Just shield your energy. An empath needs boundaries in all situations. An empath always needs to shield their energy because you guys are so sensitive. It's in the moments where you feel, I need to connect with this person, that you let that guard down, you let that energy in. All right? Not everybody deserves you or gets to experience you and the energy that you are. And I think you guys are realizing that. And so it's time to open back up, but just shield your energy. You don't need to close down forever. Okay? So let's see what else. 9 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. The Hermit. 8 of Swords. Hierophant. Let's see. Did I not say Spirit was the one knocking on the door of your heart? Look at that. King of Cups. 4 of Cups. And Temperance. Okay. You know what? Actually, I feel that King of Cups goes there. And this goes here. And this is a representation of you, the Earth Angel that understands, that brings balance and healing to others. Foot in the water, speaking of you being an empath, totally in tune, totally in touch with the emotions of others, but also being very solid in the 3D realm. Okay, so this is a representation of the empath, an Earth Angel. Yeah, you've been very focused on you, on building you, on your dreams, your wishes, okay? And you feel like the way that you're open and that you care is detrimental to you, so you've really been resisting deeply connecting with others, okay? And here it is, like your focus, you've been very focused on self, on spiritual work, on spiritual growth, on healing, okay? Healing yourself. With the Hermit and the focus, it's like you've kind of gone really within, you've really withdrawn. And then the gate, remember we said, the wall, the barbed wire around your heart. But then look at this, then we realized for some of you, it's like just a big wall all the way around you. And so that's very much depicted with the 2 tarot cards here. All right, but here it is. Some empaths, Spirit's knocking on your door of your heart. And for other empaths, there's a new connection knocking on the door of your heart. Many of you, I feel like this is love, but you're very afraid of it. This person showing as a water energy, I feel is empathic to some degree, if not just as empathic as you. A beautiful match, a beautiful fit. Okay? But some of you, this is Spirit trying to open you back up and remind you of why you're here and what you do and how special you are. Okay? But, with the 4 of Cups and the Fool and shielding, this is where Spirit's saying you've just got to be very wise with who you let in, and then keeping certain energies at an arm's distance. You can still help them, you can still heal them, but not everybody deserves to be pulled into your light, pulled into your grace, pulled into your healing because they're not a right vibration and they will hurt you. And because of what you've been through, you recognize the difference in energy. And Spirit's saying you can shield and still help. And then other people where the energy is right, you can fully embrace them and let them in, even though it feels risky to you. All right, so let's pull some more cards. Okay, self-discovery, atonement, life lessons, upgrade, activation, and disillusionment. Okay. Yes, you've been going through this period of withdrawal in some way, where you've just really pulled your energy back and you've been very focused on self, and there's a lot that you have been discovering about yourself. And see, you're resistant and not very patient about opening up because you feel a lot of people have screwed you over, but have they ever felt bad for it? Have they ever tried to make up for it? You don't feel that's fair. And some of you feel like it's almost as though you take on the sins or bad energy, bad karma of somebody and balance it out for them. And you're like, absolutely not. No more. I'm done with this. All right? But through these energies, you've been learning a lot of different life lessons. All right? Every single person embodied, whether empath, light worker, starseed, average person, everybody is working on things for soul growth, okay? Even if they have more or a lot to offer, they still have their own lessons. And part of these lessons that you've been working on is learning those boundaries and learning the difference in frequencies of other people's energies, okay? And here, you're being upgraded. Like, with this upgrade and this activation, you've learned those lessons, okay? And Spirit's knocking on the door of your heart so that you can receive the upgrade and the activation around shielding your energy, reading the vibration, okay? Also, those of you where this is like a new connection trying to come into your life, this person is really going to activate you in ways that make you feel alive again, okay? And see here, the disillusionment, that's something that's very hard because you read energy, okay? You see past all the BS of somebody and you understand their heart. You understand why they do what they do, even if it's awful and ugly what they do. You have the capacity to truly understand like their trauma and their path and their journey that manifests that sort of energy and behavior from them. All right. And sometimes that brings you into too much empathy, too much compassion, and then you feel like you end up getting hurt. But this is that energy where Spirit's saying, you know, you're receiving this upgrade activation, whether, you know, through learning these life lessons or through this new connection coming in, and you're going to be able to really separate things from understanding why somebody does what they do opposed to seeing the way that that impacts you and others, and separating yourself. Okay, you could still help somebody at a distance energetically. You've really learned the difference. It's like you can't be fooled. You can't be emotionally manipulated anymore. Archangel Zadkiel, self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. Archangel Zadkiel wants to work with you guys and help the empaths forgive, release, and not lose their most beautiful gift of compassion, and see yourself for all the beauty in which you are and the purpose of you in this world, and how much the light is needed from your soul. All right. And sometimes, even though you don't know it, you did make a change in someone's life by your compassion, by your love. Okay, so call upon Archangel Zadkiel. Creation, soul expression, something new. All right, yeah. See, this something new is what's knocking on the door of your heart. Okay, we see spirit, we see a relationship. Spirit could be bringing a lot of new things, all right? But there is something new that is coming in. Mindfulness, peaceful mind, quiet mind. Spend some time in meditation over like the next week of really grounding your energy and clearing your space. And you'll feel like a whole new empath. And your eternal spirit, higher self, sacred intuition. Yeah, you are made the way that you are made for great purpose. And you do have a lot of spiritual power within you. And Archangel Zadkiel is going to work with you and walk with you and help you open the door to your heart for whatever is there knocking. All right, so this was just a message that Spirit wanted to give to all the empaths. All right, I hope that this has helped and has brought you some guidance. I am sending each and every one of you lots of love and light. Take care.